A lot of people say that the Trump administration is like a reality show presidency. And I think if we're going to use that framework, this feels like a reality show character being kind of slowly written off with a little bit of a fizzle, as opposed to this huge, big, grand finale, because he always faced this May 30th deadline as a temporary government official. White House officials have told Bloomberg News that this is basically an amicable parting of ways, that this is something that Musk has done of his own volition, that he has the support of President Trump. But we've seen this huge shift in vibe, as you say, about those goals for slashing government spending, government savings, $2 trillion to $1 trillion to $0.15 trillion. We remember in February when Musk got up on stage at CPAC with a chainsaw and talked about how easy it would be to cut this. I think he himself has realized how difficult it's been. And I think the Trump administration as well has maybe seen some limits to the magic of Elon Musk.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's not as if, cutting government spending isn't necessary, at least according to the bond markets, at least the people who are worried about debt and deficit and government overspending, particularly the US government overspending. And yet it's also very difficult and a lightning rod and highly controversial then to try to make those cuts in reality. How are investors thinking about Musk's time in the Trump administration?
They're not happy about it.
No?
I think big picture and little picture. So big picture, there's that deficit issue that you talked about. It's basically, all right, Musk, so you went to Washington, the deficit's going up. Tariffs are looking like they're going to go up. The Tesla share price is down. Tesla sales are down. And there's this issue of brand value destruction, of the fact that the association that Musk has with the Trump administration, can you reverse that association that the consumer has? I think that's a question. And then you have this stream of business issues over the past just few weeks, over the past few days in the Musk business empire, ranging from, big picture SpaceX. We were talking just yesterday about the failure of that test launch, the third failure this year. Then you have an even sort of smaller issue of the X outage over the weekend. And so it's just this string of issues where investors, analysts have been saying Elon Musk needs to focus more on the businesses. And the change here is Musk himself saying he needs to focus a lot more.
Yeah, it's so interesting. I mean, I guess what next for Musk? You talk about it being a reality TV show. Look, I mean, what better do you get than the kind of US president, the world's richest man with all of these businesses? I mean, what are you thinking about for Elon Musk in the next days and weeks?
So one of the interesting points is he said he's going to pull back on political spending. And there is this take that may be a signal he's trying to send to a lot of these right-wing politicians he's been supporting, that he wants something back for the significant amounts of money that he has given them. So there's that issue. And then I think because there has been such a focus on Musk's business troubles, we're probably going to get a lot of messaging like this X post we saw just a few days ago about he's going to be sleeping on, factory and server room floors.